Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Chris, and here we talk about candle making, business, and how to boss up. So let's get into it. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about mushrooming. When your candle mushrooms, what does it mean? Why does it do it? Can we prevent it? So we're going to be getting into all the details about mushrooming, how you can prevent it, and why it is important to pay attention to. So I'm going to be showing you an example of what mushrooming even looks like if you haven't even started making candles yet. So here is an example of what mushrooming looks like. If you can see, the tip of the wick has this ball. Basically, when you see that ball, that means that either your wick is too big, or you may need to adjust the amount of fragrance oil you're using with that wick. And typically when you see that, your candle will start popping, your candle will start smoking, and you'll get alarmed because you shouldn't be doing that. And I personally bought candles from other companies, and my candle has definitely mushroomed, and I'm like, oh, I still like it. I don't feel like it's gonna stop nobody from liking your candle if you got that good. But it is something that we need to look out for because it does create soot. And a lot of people think that with soy candles, your candle can't soot, but it can soot because it has to do with the fragrance oil, it has to do with the wax, and it has to do with the wick you're using. So to help prevent your candle from mushrooming, or your wick from mushrooming, you may need to reduce the size. If you have a container that can hold 2 wicks, I would suggest you maybe trying to wick down to the perfect point and seeing if that makes a difference, because I definitely have candles that don't mushroom. They might mushroom a little bit. It's not something that you can wholeheartedly 100% prevent. I mean, you can, but it's hard, and it takes a lot of wick testing, and wick testing is so tedious. Wick testing is something that I don't love, okay? I don't love wick testing because it takes so much time and it can waste so much wax, and it's just tedious. And depending on what fragrance oil you use, your wick test, everything just plays a part in your wick. So my first suggestion, if you're having issues with mushrooming, is trying to wick down. Maybe even try a different wick, because some wicks are better for certain waxes. You can use CD wicks, eco wicks, and if you're using a parasoy wax or a paraffin wax, I heard HTP wicks are good. I will say that testing is the tedious part, but it is the most necessary part. So if you do have the time and the patience, okay? If you have the patience, then you should definitely be wick testing. Keep it real, I have bought countless numbers of candles from other companies that mushroom, and honestly, I think a big part of mushrooming is remembering to trim your wick. Proper candle care is trimming your wick after each burn, or at least after every 4 hours of burn. That is proper candle care, just to keep that in mind. And if you look at any warning label that you have either put on your own candles or bought from other candles, they will all say that you should not burn your candle for longer than 4 hours, and they will all say that you should trim your wick after burning after 4 hours. So just keep that in mind. That's proper candle care. And remember, you should be doing the same when you're making the candles and when you're testing them. Although we all know people don't follow rules, because I don't follow rules, and I will definitely burn my candles longer than 4 hours, and I am guilty of that, and I know it's not right. But you know what I'm saying? You got to plan for your worst customer. The customer that ain't gonna listen to you. The customer that don't care what you got to say. They just want good smelling candles. I'm that customer. But when I start selling these candles, I want to make safe candles, healthy burning candles, and to educate my customers on what they're purchasing and how to properly care for their candle. Because we don't want nobody burning their house down. Okay? So that is all for today's video. Let me know your tips on mushrooming. Maybe you could school me on some things, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.
You told me I could trust you, don't die. I could really use it. Everybody need love, and niggas like me. You told me I could trust you. trust.